どうも、獅子王玄白と申します。In this short video, well, technically not that short, but in this video recording, I'll just be sharing my thoughts in my most recent Shadowverse gameplay. I've stopped Shadowverse. Shadowverse to me is kind of like a on and off relations when I play it. It's just, oh, new cards, new meta, let's try out. And I win like 4 to 5 consecutive wins until like I meet like the pros at C1, C2. So not really the pros, but just the intermediate players. And then I just get wrecked. So I'm basically just moving up and down C1 and C0. And I'm almost to my way to C2, but I kept losing because I didn't really adapt the trial deck. I just used the cards that I have and use the basics of the trial deck, and I wasn't really a lucky drawer, so I don't really have I don't have too much essentials for the Magnum Zero deck. But hey, it seems to have like a 30% win chance, so I guess it's worth a try. So I was just having fun a few hours back, and yeah, let's get into the actual gameplay footage while I just explain step by step to my best of my ability on like how the entire playthrough went. So let's begin. So you use William Records. Let's play a replay, and yeah, it's quite anxious because this opponent is dragon-crafted. The admiral stats during the late game and late game is very scary. It's quite daunting, in fact. So I have to switch all my cards because they're not really good in the good game. It's like in the early game, but even worse. So I really started off with that card, so I have to skip my first turn. And see, first turn, the spell just adds the stats. So it makes even the cheapest very, very easy to take. Disables that effect disappearing, so yeah. And that's just how I could use that to agree. So he drew, of course, a card that has the highest attack, but he beats up the other cards. So even though I could chip off some again, that really pissed him off, but I had to use so I had to use this spell and just kind of like make a trade, so give him because she's the card that the opponent and this gloves, even though it's a skill, it's very annoying. Being 4 attack, of course you trade with the 3 attack card. Yeah, I did it again. But I made a mistake. This card. Strike on the 7 easier for me. Turns out I get damaged for health. I have max 0. I don't need to use that much. And so it's intimidating. I get intimidated, but I can deal 6 damage on the field, so now I have Enraku, so this and also it's really good. Karakuni Ningyo, so even though she's I like it to clear the field. Again, text replay. But zero. Once I have another 0. So yeah, like you are not knowing that I have another Magnum Zero in my hand. I could use the same 2-cost card. So I need to get rid of the beefy card. So Rowan appears. He has that cursed hand. You go to see. It would be Zero. Turn back into Magnum Zero again. Random figure targets Random Zero, but Magnum Zero doesn't. I heal. So he has 6 of them there, but I choose to intimidate him. That's it. I win the game because he retired. He has lower cards than me, and he has lower health. And that's how like Magnum Zero is. I'd say it's a simple spell, but it's quite useful. Like, it's easy to guess, and of my experience, like, it's so predictable. Like, Magnum Zero is so predictable. They get rid of your Magnum Zero at any cost possible. It's just like that 2-cost puppeteer marionette cutter that just disables the Karakuri Ningyo's ability of rush and kill itself. So you have a permanent 0-cost 1/1 unit that could deal face at early game with aggro. So it's a big threat, but considering that the main essence is to have a lot of Marion, like Katakuri and improved Katakuri Ningyo, it's a kind of like a mid-game to late-game turning around situation. Even though I didn't have I didn't have a good draw, like having 4, even though I only have 2 Magnum Zero cards, like having it show up 4 times, it is a pain in the ass. Like, it's already daunting for the other players. Like, oh no, not this again. But like, it's not as daunting as Calamity Dawn, and it's not that predictable. Like, Calamity Dawn's like at late game, it's a total nightmare. Like, you can never unless you can beat and banish, or just turn them into clowns and fill off the field, you couldn't really, like, let's say, just prevent the downfall. Because every time you defeat a world eliminator, you heal the opponent. And from practice, I get 40, almost 50 health with just summoning a bunch of world eliminators. And good luck trying to banish Justice Tyrant and Shambhala Destroyer, because those just progresses the formula. Like, Shambhala gives you that 0-cost spell, and if you draw it, if you manage to draw it, you show it to the opponent that you have Calamity End, and you regain 2 evil points for free. Like, if you don't have enough, if you didn't evolve enough time, it's just like a big F you to the face. Just says, oh, you need to evolve 4 times, and if you do, you get what? You get to win the game immediately, and if you don't, you just put it back in the deck and regain an evil point. And when you draw it again, yeah, you already evolved it 4 times. It just shows up at the next turn as a priority. unless you have like 9 cards, which it may be a problem because like Calamity Genesis, it prevents you from like using your deck, because Shambhala Destroyer and Justice Tyrant, it just like fills up your field so that you couldn't summon you more servants to clear off your deck. But if you have spells, like, just use it so you could ensure to get that victory. And yeah, that's my like opinion. Like, I prefer Calamity Genesis, even though the win rate for me, an amateur, is way less than Magnum Zero, but it's just more fun, even if you lose with like Calamity Genesis and you don't really know how to use the card. It's just fun seeing like you get to summon a bunch of demons, legendary cards, and if you have like Icy Shellendrig with you, it's even more fun. Like, it doesn't matter whether you banish your own followers. It doesn't matter if you banish your own like World Destroyers, Justice Tyrants. You still progress the way through, and you also banish like everything the opponent's got on the field. So, and you got a tank that's called the Steam Train, along with Icy, who has Ward. So late game for whether it be Belphamit, Ice Shellendrig, what else? The whatchamacallit, Calamity Genesis. It's all like fun. Like, I personally enjoy Calamity Genesis more, even if it doesn't constitute me winning the game. So it's not about winning. It's just like you got more than one way to enjoy Shadowverse. Of course, like the professionals or those meta players, they destroy you, and the game is very off balance because of that. Even like rotation being like limited to the most recent 5 card packs, it's still broken. Not as broken as Unlimited, but hey, I get to like enjoy the new cards, test it all out. Sometimes the experience is more, it weighs more than the victory. So I guess that's how I enjoy the game, and that's how I have like an on and off relations, because of the frustration, but the yearning of just playing it one more. And I'll just wrap it off by saying I might screen record tomorrow when I face off my dear friend Uhu, V-Up from Bilibili. And yeah, I can't wait to like just listen to her reaction when I use my big brain of Runeverse from Portalcraft. Even if I backfire, it's just fine. So that's all for me. My name is Shishio Genhaku, soon to be enlisted in the army and taking a 4-month hiatus, but that's fine. I'm used to the army anyways. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.